The Cavs extended Koby Altman, their president of basketball operations, and he's had one of the craziest come up slash turnarounds of any executive in the last decade in the NBA. He inherited a Cavs team that was going into the last year with LeBron James. The team knew that he might leave in free agency the year later. And by the way, Kyrie Irving just asked out. He's trying to balance between winning now and then a potential next window post LeBron if he decides to leave. His first move kind of blows up in his face when he trades Kyrie Irving to the Celtics for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and a first-round pick. They get Delta Lemon and Isaiah Thomas. He's never healthy. Jay Crowder doesn't fit in with the team. And then at the deadline, he makes a bunch of moves to try to make the team more competitive. He acquires Rodney Hood, George Hill, Kyle Korver, Larry Nance, and Jordan Clarkson, completely remaking the team at the deadline. They end up making a run to the NBA Finals in LeBron's last year, where they get smoked by the Warriors, but that was always going to happen. Like I said, they did not want to give up future assets. They could have traded for Paul George that summer. Both LeBron and Paul George were going to be free agents the next year, and they didn't want to risk it. And let's be honest, they were never beating that Warriors team. So LeBron leaves for the Lakers in the summer of 2018. After LeBron leaves, things get off to a bad start. They take Colin Sexton with the pick they got from Boston in the Kyrie trade. And while Sexton's had a decent career, if you look at who was on the board there, it's a really rough pick in retrospect. 2018 might be the best draft we've ever seen. And they passed on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Mikal Bridges, Michael Porter Jr., and a bunch of other good players. And then they extend Kevin Love on a max contract, which they eventually had to buy out. So a really rough start for Koby Altman. A year later, they draft Darius Garland. Darius Garland is now one of the best players in the NBA. You know, he's made all-star teams, but people forget that he did get off to a horrible start. It looked like it was going really bad for Koby Altman. He's trying to build around two small guards in Colin Sexton and Darius Garland, and it's just not going well. Follow that with the Isaac Okoro pick, which obviously did not hit. But something changed after that. Altman started to get aggressive. This hot streak that he had in 2021 and 2022 should go down in the history books for kind of saving his job and turning things around in Cleveland. In the span of a few months, they gave up a late first-round pick that they got from the Bucks to acquire Jared Allen in the James Harden trade. Darius Garland starts to take steps to becoming a very good player, and then that summer they draft Evan Mobley with the third pick in the draft. In the three-team sign-and trade, he also turned Larry Nance into Lauri Markkanen, who turned his career around starting with the Cavs. So in 1 year, he went from Darius Garland and Colin Sexton to Darius Garland, Lauri Markkanen, Jared Allen, and Evan Mobley. The team was awesome the next year until injuries derailed them. They lose in the play-in, but he continues to be aggressive trying to take the next step. Trades Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton, and draft capital for Donovan Mitchell, and they've been one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference ever since. Obviously, they didn't make it to the conference finals. They still haven't. That's very disappointing, and you would hope that they can get there next year with a wide-open East. But to pivot in the way that he did multiple times is really impressive, and I think he's become one of the best executives in the NBA. If you like this content, please follow me